everybody, and depending on when this comes out, Happy New Year. We're back with more West of Loathing, and before we get started, I just wanted to take a loving moment to to look at this video real quick. I was reading the comments and you know, we've got a normal one, heck yeah, put on the evil hat, followed by your video's so bussin', lol, make them other YouTubers your side thing. And I only have one response to something like that, and that is thanks, Dad. Oh. I've got my nice, hot, healthy tea. I've got a snack. And I'm ready to get the new year started. Oh, also, I built a lamp. Look! I don't know, I just thought it was neat. Okay, so last we left off, I hated this game with every fiber in my body. I did get one comment that said put on the hat, and the other one said no. That being said... I decided to be fair. Okay, guys, okay, gamers, I decided to be fair. Since one comment said no and one comment said yes, I've decided to, wheel... Okay. Alright, so this is what I decided to do, okay? I decided to be fair. As you can see here, as you guys can see, I have separated the choices between Evil Hat and, no Evil Hat. And I've decided to let the Wheel of Chance take the reins. I guess I can make a third option. Third option is turn on Funny Walk. Turn on Funny Walk. I want to do the Evil Hat, but I said I'd leave it up to... Okay, we'll just say by default, if we turn on Funny Walk, there will be no Evil Hat. So, fingers crossed for you know, whatever you guys wanted. Oh my gosh! What? Oh god! Alright, well... That was just supposed to be a bit, but I'm glad this worked out. Well, the game has spoken. We will not be putting on... Oh, yeah, right. Hold on. Oh, no. Alright, well, I'm glad that worked out. I have done everything there is to do. And I have already decided which person I want to bring with me on the journey. The only thing I have to choose now is which horse I want to bring. I have an idea. Alright, let's spin the wheel. Let's go. Of course. Normal horse it is. Listen, guys, I don't make the rules. The wheel has spoken, and the wheel has said normal horse. Oh yeah, I got all your stuff. Can you sell me? I'll take the basic model. Certainly willing to sell you my least interesting horse. He costs 1,000 meat. What can you tell me about him? He's a horse with 4 legs, and each leg has a weird horse knee that is double hinged like a book cover. What else? He has all his own teeth and both original eyeballs. He comes with hooves and a tail for no extra charge. Okay, anything else? No, this horse is utterly ordinary in every respect. Fantastic! I'll take him. Thanks, here's the keys. Ride safe. Keys? Tim. Alright, well, if we're gonna keep on brand, we're gonna name him Tim Timmington. Oh, I can't fit it? Okay. Timmyton. There we go, Tim Timmyton. I've named him Tim Timmyton. Alright, I mean, now we have everything we need to head out finally, so let's go ahead and do that. And then, like I said, we can take anyone with us, and I want to take Doc Alice. And, I don't know, I just really like the idea. Like, I love the trope of some random child adopting a depressed older person. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. You knock on Alice's door and tell her it's time to go. You consult the southeast-west map that Holster gave you. It only lists 2 things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. Alright, Dirtwater it is. Hey, Alice! Howdy, Doc. If we're gonna look into this necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense. Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research into the territory cemeteries a while back. Territory cemeteries, to see if there is a pattern. Are you okay? Sorry. Room for rent, inquire within. Oh, baby! Sorry, it's just... let me just walk up to this spittoon right over here. This is a spittoon, which is sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already. Sicko. What's going on with the music? Inspect it. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Inspect it. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad, because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins and filth that don't evaporate, several years worth. Distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand into the bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any and you hate them. You got an item, filthy porcelain cow. Worth it. What is going on here? The piano player is not very good at his job. The old man stares off in the distance listening to the piano. He doesn't react to you at all. Alright, well, not my problem. Not my problem. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Salon. Hi, thanks. I'm Remy. Glad to know you, Remy. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I saw the sign out front. That's right, finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker, and he paid a month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. He seemed like a decent sort, so the room is yours if you want it. Yay! Alright, well, I love free room. Hi, Lloyd. Do you need help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks, I've poked around him myself, but I lost the key. This has suddenly taken a strange turn. There I go. The piano player's not very good. Try and fix him. Oh, he needs a needle. Okay. And that... Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, that's my bed. Oh, there's a postcard on the table. I got a blank postcard. You look in the mirror. You call yourself a good-for-nothing jerk. You gain an effect angry. What does that do? You're madder than a hornet. If your anger level gets higher than 1, you'll pass out from rage. Oh gosh. Good stats, but high stakes. Hey kid, what's on your mind? What do you think we should do? Alright, you still want me to go to the railroad. So, I guess I'll do that. But I'd also like to look around. I remember that talking to people is good in this game. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. Good for you. Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? I don't know. Oh. I think we found out. Okay, it's fine. Stage... Alright, there's nothing here. There's a sign that says, see bartender for darts. Oh, alright, guess I will. Psych! Okay. Okay, well, I didn't mean to get that. I thought I could talk to him, but now I have slop. Good for me. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, you know, looking around. Ah, you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and I need someone to go pick up more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things! Look, who's chef out here, me or you? Okay, okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp! Because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. Alright, be right back. This lady's too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. The shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. Ooh. Atop this potbelly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stove top slop pot. Okay, well, I'm glad I used my time to read that out loud. Let's not play anything. I still need to explore. Ah, okay. So this spooky little, what's it called? Carriage! Carriage! It's called a carriage! I was about to look it up. Oh no. Alright, this spooky carriage is the DLC. We'll get to that after we beat, like, the general game. And then after that, we can play the second game because there's another game. It's called Shadows Over Loathing. And unlike this game, I've never played it before, so I'm actually really excited to, get on that bandwagon. Speaking of wagons, Timmy Timmyton whinnies as you approach. I'll comb your mane. He snorts with gratitude. Saddle up, buddy. The Dave Yard? Oh, I really want to go to the Dave Yard. Let's go to the Dave Yard. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of the southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Thrust one upon it or walk away without thrusting. Well, unfortunately, I have stupid walking on, so it seems as though I must thrust. Sorry, I forgot I had... So, in the menu option, you can turn up the speed of fights and travels and other such things, and I wanted to do that so that, you know, we could get through the game faster because fights can take up a lot of time. I totally forgot. Alright, 10 damage, 1 poison. You have 19. Let's do that. There he goes. Hop, hop, hop. Alright, cool. I got a snake spleen. Here lies Dave B. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. Neato. You dig up the grave just to check the veracity of the epitaph. Sure enough, boots, but no pants. You got... Oh, these remains look pretty restless. Let's put them down for a little fight. Stabby. 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 I got a skeleton bone! Away I go to kill more skeletons. Here lies Dave C. Went down in a theater. Bonk. 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 Guys, if my voice cracks, you know, more than usual, it's because I went karaokeing for, I went karaokeing for the New Year's. And, my voice is kind of destroyed. So, there's that. Looks like the gravedigger left his lunchbox. Oh boy, free lunch! You got Vienna blood sausages and thermos of spiked coffee, and they said there was no such thing. Alright. These bones are jumping around to beat the dickens. Beat the dickens out of them. Alright, unfortunately when it's sped up you can't really get any of the sound effects from fighting, but that may be a good thing, because my audio mix is not good. Pile of bones that isn't moving for a change. Dig through it. You got an item, skull with an odd tag on it. Okay. Here lies Dave G, murdered by a different feller named Dave G. Here lies Dave D. The truth was out there. It killed him. Okay! What's in here? This is one of those things they have in mausoleums. You know, one of those big marble things with doors full of skeletons. I see. I almost said, you mean a morgue? But if morgues were full of skeletons, then I feel like they may be in there for too long. Alice picks up a bone and examines it. Alright, well then what's... Oh, is this like a free EXP farm? Like I can just keep fighting these guys and getting XP? Alice surveys the scene and jots some notes down in her little book. Her eyes light up. Evidently she has an epiphany of sorts. Alice has become stronger. Way to go! Yeah, I can just keep fighting these guys. That's great. I'll probably do that after looking around then. notes. A big stone sarcophagus, some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in chalk. This is a pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person. You dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. You got an item, gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, and a robe receipt. Oh! Lovely. You know, it is a little difficult for me to take any of that seriously considering my walking. But what do I know? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I've got a lot to get through. I've got to level up a lot. I know that for a fact. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hit you with a montage. Go!
They still talk about the power of Remy to this day. Some say she ate snakes for breakfast. Some say they made cereal eat the snakes for breakfast, and that breakfast had snakes. The point is, she was so powerful she evolved. Her looks and clothes changed to the awesome cowboy powerful that you would expect from a powerful cowboy. She's really cool now and didn't actually spend actual human days training for this exact moment. Yeah.
Alright, I think that's pretty good. Now that Alright, now that we've gone ahead and we've leveled up a little, let's go to Fort Cowardice. As you're riding down the trail, a dirty urchin jumps out, points a toy pistol at you, and demands that you pay the toll by doing 20 push-ups. Pay the boy. Satisfied by your demonstration of upper body strength, the child allows you to pass without pretending to shoot you. 10 XP, let's go. Man, I am the best sheriff. Hold on, wait, there's a thought bubble. Just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make a cannonade. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything in here. This cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personnel records in the back of one drawer. They are incredibly boring. No, really, I want details. You read one. No, another. You read one. No, another. Satisfied? No, another! More! And now you're just looking at the same ones you've read before. What is wrong with you? I can't get enough! There's so much information I need inside of my brain right now. I have spent hours grinding and leveling up people. I need to read. Alright, that's enough. Turns out I could indeed have enough. Looks like there's still some good mess left. Take it. You got military grade whiskey, hardtack, and hardtack. Alright, cool. Bleh. This stove is beyond cleaning. It's a spice rack. Shaker of saltpeter. Alright, cool. Okay, I really need some needles. I better start looking for some haystacks. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Who needs tumbleweeds when you've got me? You hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside this tent. Going guns blazing. Going guns blazing! I can show off how strong I am. Don't look at the pistol damage. Don't look at the pistol damage. Boom. Alright, and then, yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll do that. Cool. You've heroically defeated the sleeping goblins who were guarding their beds. Yeah, well, maybe I needed their beds. Military grade whiskey, smelling salts, and a full canteen. Alright. Must be the math... must be the math tent. Indeed, it must be the math tent. Oh, you're so right. This shelf still has some unlooted medical supplies on it. Render them looted. The safe is labeled controlled substances. This must be where they store the really effective stuff. Crack the safe requires safe cracking. Which clearly I do not have. This sign has the goblin word for toilet on it. Oh, okay. That sign says toilet in goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way are you going in there. Yikes, this mishap definitely got someone fired. It's an unusually sized cannonball. Well, now it's my unusually sized cannonball. Alright, if we're going to explore further in this place, I'm going to need some lockpicks and some crab walks. Let's go ahead and, there's nothing else here. Let's go back to Dirtwater, deliver the spices. You come across the corpse of a cowboy. How do you know it's the corpse of a cowboy? Well, you see by his outfit that he is a cowboy, and you see by his lack of flesh that he is a corpse. Check for a useful gear, give him a proper burial. I'll give him a proper burial. You dig a grave and put the cowboy's remains in it. It was the least I could do. Pleasure. I'm an honorable sheriff. I mean, just look at this honorable walk. I'm just so honorable. Hello there, welcome to Dirtwire. Stop Is that me on the floor in the corner? Yes. Just like I used to do. Actually, since we're here, let's sell some of the skeleton remains I have. Yeah, no need to look at the skeleton remains I have. Let's just... Yeah, I've killed a lot of skeletons. I might be a monster. It's fine. Future Remy, we're gonna need to speed run all of this, so if you could please skip, that'd be great. Oh my gosh, they really need like a sell amount button. Like, you know, sell all, sell 5, you know what I'm saying? Ah! Oh my gosh, finally. My hand is so sore. Oh my word. Also, I realized just now I could have used an auto clicker, but the problem with that is that if I misclicked even once, then it'd be over. I would have accidentally sold everything in here, and I don't want to do that. Anyway, let's treat ourselves to the modern snake oiler. Let's get the disposable, yeah, and then some dynamite. I remember dynamite was super useful. And then we don't really need anything else, so let's just slide on out of here. Aw, little girl, she's so cute! This little girl is selling flowers. Buy some? Yes! You got an item, sweet smelling flowers. Aw, you're welcome. I'm just so nice. What's this? Post office? Hi, I'm Remy Remington. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. I have a postcard? Alrighty, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be- oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thank you. Well, that's delightful. I hope Rufus appreciates it. Oh, there I go. Jail. The clerk clears her throat. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offer to be the sheriff, offer to help, offer to leave. I could be the sheriff. Maybe. Do you have law enforcement experience? Not really. I mean, I helped another town capture all their bandits. Have you been to sheriff's school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all of the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation makes you think you'd be qualified to be the sheriff? You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day? Well, when you put it that way, she snorts. If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wandered into here thinking that they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap an iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. Sorry. It's okay. Like I said, happens all the time. Do you want help then? I mean, geez, I just feel bad. Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters out back. Sells over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Take your leave. Well, she seems like she's got her act together, unlike me. Let's take a look at the wanted posters here. It's a wanted poster, or a wanted poster, if accuracy is important. It says wanted, the house in the desert gang. For mortgage, non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance, also for murdering 2 collection agents, last seen at the house in the desert. You wonder if the house is named after them, or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Want to go after them? Sure. I discovered a new map location, the house in the desert. What about this? It's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. A wasted poster? Close enough. Okay. Poster reads Wasted, the Stripey Hat Gang, for grand theft, paint, and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat reward. Interesting. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion sense hat vandals? Despicable. Want to go after them? Absolutely, I do. You discovered a new map location, Cavern Canyon. Got it. Alright. With my newfound sheriff walk, I'm ready to head on over and do some justice. Also with a lot of money I have. Let's go to the desert gang. You discover what's either an open grave or a very deep and rectangular pothole. Jump in and see what you find. Well, if it's pothole, it must have been here a long time because you found the remains of an antique traffic accident. Skull chips, burial whiskey, old wedding ring. Ooh. That's kind of depressing. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like you're going to have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky's my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky's my middle name, or no, I was just kidding. Sneaky's my middle name. Okay, if you say so. Thanks. just thanks for going along with me. Oh, here I go. Oh my word, is my leg broken? What's going on here? From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog! Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang. Bring them on or back off for now? Let's back off for now. Since this is an RPG, I did remember that there's a different way I could defeat them, so to speak, so maybe I can figure that out. You spot a small cottage on the horizon with what looks like a work table in front of it. You discovered a new map location, Silversmith House. Ooh, let's go there now. Oh, my partner. What's up, Doc? There's an old mission not far from here. They might let you check out their catacombs if you ask nice. Ooh, sounds awesome. I suppose? You discovered a new map location, Old Mission. What do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking to find out the lay of the land, I'd guess a railroad crew would be able to give you a fairly literal interpretation. Any other ideas? Alice says you told the bartender in the Jewel Saloon in Dirtwater you'd fix their broken player piano. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I need needles for that, and I don't really have them. Sign says silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. Help yourself. I shall help yourself. I'm having a stroke. The work table has a little burner and crucible for melting silver things and some bullet molds. It seems pretty straightforward. There's also a vise so you could smash silver bullets into needles if you wanted to. I need needles. I need to make needles. And that's all I got. All right, cool. Make 2 bullets, make 3 bullets, make 5 bullets. I'm gonna make a bunch of bullets. And now I'm gonna make a bunch of needles because I don't really care for the bullets. Ah, look at those needles! Ah, so nice. How many needles do I have? Oh my gosh! That's so many needles! Oh yeah, I also have this. I should read this. This is an old back if you blah 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 blah. There's a letter to the editor from a woman in Wyoming who had an amazing idea. What if you shot somebody 3 times instead of just once? Gives Fan Hammer combat skill that lets you quickly do 3 ranged attacks. There's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit. Gives strong medicine. There's a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concoction that looks like it might come in handy in a fight. Gives good medicine, a skill that lets you recover HP. Ooh. Well, I have Alice right now, so I'm gonna learn Fan Hammer. You unload round after run into a nearby cactus just to see how it feels. It feels pretty good. You got a skill Fan Hammer. Unfortunately, a stray spark from one of your shots sets the magazine on fire and you're unable to prevent it from being destroyed. Aww. Well, I've done all I can do. The door is locked. Pick a lock with all of my needles? Yes, please. Oh, it's a spittoon! Let's go! Okay, a spittoon. At least it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bedpan. Investigate it. Wait, really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough, but it might be a bedpan, and that would be way worse. I want to investigate it. I feel like maybe you're not getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse, and the best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case, it's only full of rancid, congealing tobacco spit. I'm investigating it. Are you even listening to me? Or are you just kind of skimming past the text? Bedpan! I'm pretty sure there's treasure in there. You aren't stopping me. Bedpan! Shut up! I'm investigating! Okay, fine. Have it your way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. Turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it is definitely a spittoon, and it is definitely filled with rotting brown spit. Fish around. What is wrong with you? Bite me! Oh, good God. Okay. You plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you're choking in a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste way back in the corners of your mouth? That metallic tang by the root of your tongue like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Just tell me what I found already. You found a filthy slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? Bet you're gonna put it on without even washing it first. You got an item. Revolting brooch. Maybe I will, so there! Oh, I love this game. Can I put it on? Revolting brooch. This brooch would be much smaller if it weren't for the thick layer of tarnish and dried tobacco spit. This item goes on your lapel? Yes, please. This bookshelf contains like 90 copies of Johnny Tremaine. There's something weird about it though. It's too neatly organized, like maybe the guy was hiding something. Search for secrets? 10 moxie. Oh honey, I've got way more than 10 moxie. I'ma search for secrets. He was crooked! The silversmith was selling cheap fakes! Oh well, he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. You write down the location of the shop, might come in handy. You discovered a new map location, the Silver Plater. Well, let's hit the road. Looks pretty picked over. Oh, I got some stuffs. And then there's a note on the safe reading. I found the darned combination to this confounded thing. If you can open it, you're welcome to what's in it. It looks like a tricky one. Then, well, I don't have safe Kraken, so... Alright, well, there's nothing else here. I'm just gonna waddle on over. Okay, let's check out Cavern Canyon. See what that's all about. Waddle, 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 waddle. It's fine. This cave door has been boarded up. I have a crowbar. This door has like 15 deadbolts on it. The note tacked to it says, please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a spider. It isn't even a sign. You can hardly... It's even signed. It isn't even signed! So you can hardly be expected to take it seriously. Well, I'm gonna open it. The tunnel behind this opening goes straight up. There's no way to get through unless you're a huge spider. Alright, cool. Why did I do that? I just did that without thinking about it. I really hope I didn't mess something up. Why am I waddling? You can see the gang on the other side of the big junk pile, but you're not going to be able to get rid of them from this end. Maybe if you had more legs, you'd be able to pick your way through it. Oh! So I just released a spider where the gang is. So I'm a monster, is what the game is saying. Alright, cool. Medicine booze. The bones make you pretty reluctant to investigate this hole. Well, then I sure want weapons. Ooh, I want weapons.